Room. My name is Joel and I'm so excited to join you today as we kick off the holiday season. Happy holidays! Today we have a special showcase of some of the perfect gifts for the cooking enthusiast, the foodie in your life. We're talking about the Typhur Dome Air Fryer. We're talking about the Typhur Sous Vide Station, the Gold Sync Dual, and the Instaprobe Core. I hope you are excited because these products are truly phenomenal and they are designed to really make your cooking faster, easier, and more enjoyable than ever before. Now, if you have not heard of us here at Typhur, let me give you a quick intro to the brand. For those new to Typhur, again, Typhur is all about innovation and craftsmanship. We are bringing you professional grade tools with some incredible smart features. Notice all of these incredible screens that make cooking not just easier, but also more enjoyable and rewarding. Get a rewarding sense by using these products when your cooking is so awesome, because that gives you the ability to cook with confidence no matter your skill level. So all of these products you're seeing are meant for the home cook all the way to the professional chef. So what are we going to be doing today in this digital showroom stream? Well, we have a jam-packed show for you guys today with live demos featuring these products. We have exclusive discount codes, and with the digital showroom stream, you have the option to comment and chat while also clicking on the pinned products that you see on the bottom of your screen. So that discount code for the exclusive holiday sale is Live15. So we're just gonna throw that in there right now so that throughout this entire stream, if you see one of these products that you wanna get your hands on, whether it is a gift or for yourself, Live15 is going to get you that 15 additional % off of the already amazing sale price. So you are getting some exclusive offers here, only found here in the live stream. So again, stick around, stay tuned, because we have a whole show ready for you to interact with. And speaking of interactions, I myself will be kind of moderating that chat alongside some other moderators to make sure your questions get answered. So if you have questions, want to know a little bit more detail about any of these products, feel free, interrupt me, all that fun stuff. Say hello, drop a hello down below in the chat, and we are going to get started here in just a second. All right, I see we got some new people tuning in. Again, thanks for being here in the Typhur live digital showroom. Hey, Zesty, how you doing? Great to see you down below in the chat. Again, drop some hellos. Love to see all of you who are here tuning in to Typhur's live digital showroom. But I think it's time we kick things off here in the showroom. And what is sitting next to me is the Typhur Dome Air Fryer. Now, maybe you've heard of this, maybe you haven't. Maybe you haven't even heard of air fryers, or maybe you have one. So really, we want to talk about one of the home kitchen appliances that has gotten most of the attention in the last few years is the air fryer. Now, air fryers have really garnered this praise of millions of home cooks because it is super easy to use. And it's also incredibly quick. They make getting snacks, meals, and sides kind of cooked fast on the table for you, your family, your guests with the air fryer. Minimal cleanup, minimal effort. That is the air fryer. Ooh, Nutty Salsa, hello, welcome. Is it good for veggies? Absolutely, it is going to be great. We have 10 different preset modes. We are going to get into all of that here in just a second. So thanks for the question. It is going to be phenomenal for veggies, for meats, for things like Hot Pockets, all these fun things, even pizzas. You can fit pizzas in here, 32 wings. Again, so much to dive into, but yes, great for veggies. Now, how it really works, how kind of these sorts of air fryers work, is there is a heating element inside of the unit. If you think about it, it is like a coil on an electric range, and there is a high-powered fan giving you a convection style cooking. Now, there are a lot of air fryers on the market, so you might be wondering what makes the Typhur Dome Air Fryer different. So we want to give you a first look into the Typhur Dome Air Fryer. So here we go. It looks like we got another question. I have the Dome, perfect for a big size family. It absolutely is. That's actually one of the first points we are going to be talking about with the Typhur Dome Air Fryer. I think some of the first things you might notice are its shape. It's a little bit smaller, but a little bit wider in terms of maybe your conventional air fryer. It has this wonderful screen and that large basket size. So speaking to the comment section, Nutty Salsa, love the self-cleaning option. Oh, we are talking about all of these things today. Looks like you have been loving all the great features, absolutely, with the Typhur Dome Air Fryer. Now, what you are seeing right here is the 5.6 quart basket size. Now, larger is going to enable you, like Nutty Salsa mentioned in the comment section, to kind of make things for larger groups. You can also throw a 12-inch pizza in here because it is that diameter. So it is very, very large. Again, much larger than your traditional air fryer. Now, on top of that, we have this wonderful informative screen. Now, this makes it easy for you to cook a variety of different foods. Now, those foods include, with the presets, fries, wings, steak, bacon, frozen foods. You can air fry, you can roast, you can broil, toast, and you can even dehydrate, because this has a temperature range from 105 degrees all the way up to 450 degrees. So if you've never used an air fryer, 450 is fantastic for searing, for getting those steaks that you can put in here done to perfection. So we love that temperature range. Again, we're talking about versatility. And on top of that, like this chat mentioned, self-cleaning modes are fantastic with a stellar app integration. And again, that's just a brief overview. We're gonna keep diving into this product as we go. But one thing I want to mention for you is that this has been recommended by America's Test Kitchen. So it was recommended in their Best Air Fryers of 2024 guide and crowned the largest capacity air fryer in the 2024 reviewed by USA Today. So this has garnered the praise of some big names, and with experts and home cooks alike agreeing on the product, you know that it has all those amazing special features with you, the user, in mind for convenience. So that's just the brief overview. Again, if you are just tuning in, we're talking about the Typhur Dome Air Fryer. We have a special holiday sale going on for this product and the other ones that you see behind me. With the code LIVE15, that'll get you 15% off until December 25th on these incredible products. And if we have anybody new in the chat, drop a hello. We'd love to see all of you. Make sure, keep throwing those questions, comments down below. This is a fully live, interactive, shoppable digital showroom stream, and we are super happy to have you here with us. Okay, now we kind of wanted to dive into the cooking speed of this, right? You see the large basket size, but we have to talk about its large cooking speed. The Typhur Dome Air Fryer isn't just fast, it's pretty revolutionary when it comes to cutting down time when it comes to cooking. Now, the design of this was inspired by professional pizza ovens. Matter of fact, Typhur reinvented that airflow and the circulation of the air fryer to reduce cooking time by up to 30%. So it's not only bigger, but it also reduces your cooking time with our increased circulation and tech that kind of goes behind that. Now, as kind of an example of what you can actually put in this basket for this air fryer, you can cook 32 crispy golden chicken wings right here in just 14 minutes. Now, that is 32. That is insane. Again, 5.6 quarts, this thing is massive. Let's just take it out and show you what it looks like. Again, we're talking a massive basket right there. This thing is awesome. Love that. And then all you gotta do is just put it back in, but we'll leave it out so you can keep checking things out. Now, let's talk about some more versatility. You can throw 2 steaks in here and they can be done in just 8 minutes. Or better yet, waking up on the weekend to the smell of bacon, 10 slices of that thick cut bacon can fit in here and it can cook in just 10 minutes. Now, a little bit more tech packed in behind it just so you can get the idea that this thing is going to be the most efficient, the fastest cooking, and the largest basket size. It has doubled in its heat transfer efficiency, and it has been improved by up to 40%. Again, Typhur has tested this alongside others on the market, and this one does come out on top. Again, with that power, you're gonna spend less time in the kitchen, more time enjoying the people you have around that you're making a meal for, and with all of that in mind, Typhur has made sure that it is whisper quiet. Now, have you ever been in the kitchen and had to shout over the noise of an appliance? Maybe it's the oven, maybe it's the vent hood. Again, if you've experienced this, let me know down below in the chat. I know our hood at home is very, very loud. Now, the Typhur Dome Air Fryer is going to operate at just 55 decibels, so it is quieter than the sound of a normal conversation. It's actually the industry's first to have a brushless motor in an air fryer. So you're gonna have kind of this better energy efficiency, lower kind of heat output for how much energy it's putting in, all while operating at that remarkably quiet 55 decibels. It is designed, again, to have that kind of calm and peaceful cooking environment. And honestly, you're hardly going to notice that it is even there. So that is pretty amazing. And again, this makes it ideal for maybe an open concept kitchen, or if you have stainless steel around your kitchen, it not only looks incredible, but again, it is still quiet. It makes breakfast prep, lunch prep, dinner prep, or just cooking like a breeze. Now, again, just another reminder that we are running our holiday sale. So think about gifts. These right here, all of the products that we're showcasing today from Typhur make a perfect gift for the foodie, the home chef, and maybe your home cooks in your life. Again, with the holidays here now, there's no better time to give the gift of a perfectly cooked holiday meal and into the rest of the year. So again, that is our Holiday Light Saving Insights sale. Check it out. Live 15 gets you an additional 15% off this air fryer. Now let's put that back in and let's talk about the smart and user-friendly design. So with this, we're just gonna hit the power button. Now, if you see a little flicker, don't worry, that's just the camera. It functions completely static when you are looking at it. We have all those preset functions right here. Again, 10 preset modes like fries, wings, steak, air fry. All those things are fantastic. They make just cooking with the air fryer super easy. But on top of that, we have our 50 chef curated recipes to inspire your next meal through the app. The app lets you monitor and adjust your settings remotely, meaning you can prep dinner while you're still on the couch or even out in the kitchen. Now, speaking of prepping, cooking, what happens to it after? Now, that's where our unique self-cleaning kind of care comes in. So when we kind of take out this basket, you might be able to see, it's gonna be a little bit hard for you to see on the underside, but on the underside of this is where the heating coil is. It has this upper cavity. And what Typhur has been able to do is we have the industry's first self-cleaning mode with our cutting edge technology that can decompose the grease and grime on the top cavity with high heat. So we're not actually talking about the basket in the basin, we're talking about this top cavity here. Now, what that is really able to do for you is that minimizes the health risks associated with oxidized and rancid grease. So this is kind of great about as well is those byproducts are simply going to be water and carbon dioxide. Super easy, you can set it in the app. So the self-cleaning function removes those stains, and by activating this app through the Typhur app, it is going to be with a simple tap. So we actually want to show you that here with the Typhur app. As you can see, the Typhur app is up on your screen. You're going to hit the self-cleaning mode, and you do have two options. You have the deep clean and the regular clean. One takes 2 hours, one is going to take 1 hour. And again, that is all just to make sure that top cavity gets nice and clean. So that is super, super great. Let's look in the chat. Oh yes, very quiet. It is super quiet. Thanks for commenting down below. So hopefully you like that little kind of intro to the app. Again, the Typhur Dome air fryer functions with the app amazing, but you can also enable these things through the station. Now, this feature is recommended to use about once a month or depending on how much you use this air fryer. So really through all of this, what we want to portray to you is that this Typhur Dome air fryer is setting the new standard of cleanliness in the industry. Now, on top of that, we want to talk next about this, the grill grate and of course the basket. So I'm going to move this to the side real quick and let's just showcase this as a whole. So we showed it a little bit earlier, but this is what it looks like. So you have your kind of grill set right in here that you can take out. So this pops out like so, and then you can set it back in. What is cool about this is made using our non-stick ceramic basket. Now, unlike traditional non-stick coatings, however, the Dome's basket is PFA free. So you have a completely non-toxic experience for you and your family. Those PFAs are often called forever chemicals, something you definitely don't want in or near your food, and they're known for their persistent and potential health risks. So rest easy knowing that your Dome is protected, yet still offers you that great kind of ceramic setting. Now, we actually want to show you this in real time. You can place the entire pull-out basket along with the insert into the dishwasher to let the dishwasher do the heavy lifting. So as you can see, we are taking out that grill set, putting the whole thing in the dishwasher. We're going to close that up, of course, let the dishwasher do the heavy lifting, and then guess what? When it's done, all you're going to do is just come back to it. You're going to take it out, and when we reassemble it, we are going to be ready to go for the next cooking experience. Now, what this enables you to do and have with the Typhur Dome air fryer is really a hassle-free experience. It's going to be great for times when you just need to get things cleaned up efficiently and get off to whatever you might be doing. Now, we want to talk next about, of course, the app integration. Looks like we have a question down below. How large is the tray? Great question. This is a 5.6 quart tray. It measures about 12 inches in kind of cross-to-cross diameter, meaning that you can fit a 12-inch pizza in there. So great question. That is really one of the standout features of the Typhur Dome air fryer. If you are looking for specific measurements, I encourage you to click down below in the little pop-up box that you see. Check out more details about this product and keep those questions coming in. We would love to keep answering those. But let's move on to the app integration. We want to show you how easy it is to pair your phone with this device and kind of dive into the fun features that the app can offer you in more detail. So here it is on your screen. It's really easy to connect this device. You can add the device, the Typhur Dome, click on it, and when you click on it, you are going to enter what we like to call our pairing mode. So you're going to click on those two up and down minutes for about 2 seconds. And what that enables you to do is that enables your phone to connect with the station. And once it pops up, you're just going to click it. And as you click it, it is going to enter its pairing mode. There is, of course, Wi-Fi integration with it, Wi-Fi connectivity with your app on the phone. And of course, it'll let you know when it is done connecting. Now, what's great about this is you also have chef curated recipes on the app. Those are going to be great. Let's jump down to the chat real quick. I always hand wash. It's soothing when washing. That is awesome. Hey, these are great. You have the option to hand wash it. You have the option to throw it in the dishwasher. I think what's great about that kind of ceramic coated basket is it makes clean up really easy. So whether you put it in the dishwasher or you clean it by hand, it is really a breeze to clean. Now, what is also cool, let's jump back to the app real quick. I actually have it here, and we will show you one more feature about it, but we're gonna jump into this. You can actually pause and stop this Dome air fryer when you're using the app. And guess what? You can change the temperature and time as well. So here it is in real time for you. This is what the app looks like. You can actually set the temperature on the actual app and adjust it in real time. You can pause, you can stop, you can set whatever kind of mode and temperature there is, and then it uploads directly to the Typhur Dome air fryer as soon as you press send. So it's actually set. As soon as you press set, it will upload to this air fryer, which is great. Again, you can remotely control it, which is kind of a cool feature. And I kind of just want to showcase to you what that's going to look like in real time. So we're going to turn this back on again. If you see some flickering, do not worry. That is just the camera. And as you can see, that is exactly what you were seeing in the video. Now, what I want to do is I want to enter our air fry mode. And again, that is the air fry mode. Now, let's bump this temperature up. Let's do 400. Now, if I press 400, I'm still going to keep it at 15 minutes. Right now, you might notice the station is showing 355 degrees, but let's press set on the app, and we're going to press OK. And guess what? It is going to bump up to 3 right there. So here we go, 400 degrees. We're going to set that, set it on, and as you can see, there is 400 on the display again right there. So it is as easy as that. If you want to control it from your app, that is great. If you do want to resume the cooking, just go ahead and press that play button, and you will be up to speed with the Typhur Dome air fryer. And again, if you guys have questions about this, please let me know. Drop them in the comment section. There's so many things to talk about, especially that 15% off discount. That is happening on top of the already marked down prices. Now, what we want to do for you is we want to do a little bit of a demo. Yes, that is right. We're going to get our air fryer feature going. Let's just keep it at 400. Why not? And guess what? We want to put this for a couple minutes. You know why? Because we're going to pull this basket out. And guess what we want to do? We want to do a little bit of cooking. Hey, I'm a big fan of some pizza bites. Now, pizza bites are great in the air fryer. Why? Because they're going to get crispy. They're going to cook fast and efficiently. And guess what? The cleanup is going to be super easy. So what we're going to do is just place these inside the basket. Now, again, we're going to get all that melty, gooey cheese with this air fryer feature. And that is going to be fantastic. So let's put the basket back into the air fryer. Let's do 3 minutes. Let's see what that does for us at 400. Press the play button and notice whisper quiet technology. It is running right now, hardly can hear it, and that is going to be great. Now, while that is running, let's talk about some fun features. Let's talk about this kind of as a whole. It is going to have that incredible basket size, which is going to be great for cooking large things. Now, you saw we put 4 pizza bagel bites. We could probably fit 20 in there. In the same way, you could fit 32 chicken wings in there. Maybe you're prepping for a football game. Again, college football is going crazy right now, so that is an amazing feature for that as well. Again, you have that informative screen, and I know it's a little hard to see on screen, but hopefully you were able to see those videos. Temperature, time, 10 preset functions. That is fantastic. It also has the dehydrate function. So go up to 450 degrees and then all the way back down to 105 degrees. At the same time, with the app feature, you're going to be able to have the convenience of really changing the temperature, stopping it, pausing it from anywhere you are at. This plugs into your standard wall outlet if you are wondering about that. Plugs into your regular 120, and this is going to do so much cooking for you, your family in your kitchen, which is just fantastic. So again, while this is finishing up, let me remind you of our holiday sale. We still have many more products to go over, so stay tuned, stick with us, but it is the Holiday Lights Savings in Sight holiday sale happening now. And if you are interested in it, we have it pinned for you down below. It is 15% off with the special discount code LIVE15. Now, think about gifts. These make perfect gifts for the foodies, the home cooks, the chefs in your life. With the holidays here now, there's really no better time to give the perfect gift than something like the Typhur Dome air fryer, something like the Typhur Sync Gold Dual, as well as the sous vide machine, which we will be talking about next, which is phenomenal. Again, the Typhur Dome air fryer is a stunning, not only looks stunning, but performs exceptionally well. Oh, look at, we get a countdown. We have about 45 seconds left. Now's the time. Last minute questions on the Typhur Dome air fryer. Let us know down below. We've had some great interactions so far, so if you're interested in something like this, again, it's linked down below for you with our holiday sale happening now until December 25th. Amazing stuff on top of the already discounted price. We are getting down to the last 20 seconds here. I can't wait. They're gonna be gooey, they're gonna be melty, and these are going to be a perfect late night snack. But again, versatility is with the Typhur Dome air fryer. Cook so many different things inside of this. Alrighty, we're about to finish up. Here we go, last 5 seconds. I can't wait. Let's see how these are going to look. Let's get our plate ready. Oh, here we go. Has a nice end sound too. It's not super loud, but you'll still be notified. Oh yeah, you hear them sizzling. I know it'll be hard for the camera to pick up, but those are gonna be nice and crispy. They got that cheese melty and gooey all the way on top. And again, it's as easy as that. So versatility, cook so many different things, wings, pizzas, steaks, even down to some bagel bites. These are awesome. We're gonna put this off to the side as we dive into some more of the products we have to showcase here today. So let me move this off to the side real quick, give us just a little bit more space we're working with, and then we'll bring out this awesome sous vide machine. Okay, so that's off to the side, giving us a little bit more space. I hope you're excited about this next one because I sure am. I've had a little bit of experience hanging out and cooking with a sous vide machine. This is Typhur's sous vide station, and we got a lot going on here today with this. It is going to be incredible with its all-in-one features, but before we even dive into that, this might be your first time seeing something like this. This might be your first time checking out a sous vide station. And we just kind of want to go over what is sous vide cooking. What is it all about? And really, it's a modern cooking technique. It produces some amazing flavors, some incredibly nice and texturally pleasing for things like meat, things like vegetables, all those sorts of things. Maybe you've seen videos of people doing them. Shout out to Guja. He is rocking the Typhur sous vide machine and has been using it to cook some exceptional recipes. Definitely worth checking out. But in French, sous vide translates to under vacuum. So obviously you can see we have the vacuum seal bags here, which we will go over, but this is a technique of vacuum sealing food in a bag for preparation and preservation. After foods are packaged in this bag, in the airtight bag. They are submerged in a temperature regulated bath inside this water tank for cooking or chilling purposes. Now, these are well known in the restaurant industry, actually quite often used, but what Typhur has done with their innovation is they've been able to bring all of this back home to your kitchen, which is incredible. All the home cooks, all the foodies out there, this is for you. Now let's go ahead and just turn this on while we're talking about it, because this thing is awesome. But we want to talk about a little bit more in depth, how do traditional sous vide machines stations work? They usually include a heating element. So you'll have the precision cooker, you'll have it it's usually a cylinder base, and it'll be placed in a pot or a tub. A little bit of a difference with the Typhur sous vide station is that it's an all-in-one package, and it's exceptionally well done, but of course, we'll dive into it. The ingredients, of course, are placed in that airtight bag, again, put in the water bath, which is temperature controlled, set to a specific temperature for a specific amount of time, and it'll let you know when it is done. Usually you finish it off by sauteing it, searing it, grilling it, or broiling it, if it's meat especially, to get that nice char on it. Now, what are the benefits when it comes to a sous vide machine? Before we even jump into this station, what are the benefits? Really, the benefits are going to be consistent results, exceptional flavor, minimal supervision. It really does the heavy lifting for you. You can batch cook if you're hosting a large party. You can meal prep too. And guess what? You're gonna get some healthier cooking because we can get that tender kind of texture with this instead of using lots of salt, lots of oil, things like that. So here's the first look. You've been looking at it, you've been seeing it, and you're probably just waiting for me to dive into it. I am too. This thing is so fun. But the Typhur sous vide station is the world's first all-in-one station. Now, unlike competitors, which require customers to kind of purchase multiple different components separately, then you have to bring it all together, the Typhur sous vide station includes everything you need to start cooking sous vide right out of the box. So we include all the accessories, and we'll go through them. This right here is the heating element and the base station. On the side, we actually have our vacuum sealer that is magnetically connected and charging, which is really, really cool. Very sleek design. We also have our water tank, our 2 weights, and guess what? This comes with 2 different size vacuum seal bags, and there's 40 in total. 20 small bags and 20 large bags. Again, we'll dive a little bit deeper into this. We have a demo to showcase for this sous vide station. So let's just show you, this is the 12.3 inch screen. Again, you have that 16-liter water tank. And what is great about this water tank is it is double walled. So it is gonna be great when it comes to insulation. You can maintain low temperatures. You can maintain those kind of warmer temperatures for that consistent cooking experience. The vacuum sealer, like I mentioned, is great because it connects directly to this, and it makes it super convenient to just have with your station at all times. On top of that, of course, you already know we have the app features with this, but this 12.3 inch display is really gonna do the heavy lifting. So really the first thing we wanna talk about in this sous vide station, let's just dive a little bit further into it right now, is the Typhur sous vide station featuring that 12.3 inch touchscreen. That's as beautiful as it is functional. Here is a close-up of the 12.3 inch touchscreen. We'll throw that up on your screen here in just a second, but this station with its screen size is actually the largest touchscreen on the market. So if we could get that close-up of this screen, it is going to look fantastic for this. You're gonna be able to showcase this. It has recipes. It also has the ability for you to change the temperature and things like that. So with its truly unique built-in recipe mode, again, I'm sure you were able to see that. It looks just like that. This thing looks incredible. And with it, you're also going to be able to get a full play-by-play kind of recipe mode. Now, this is gonna guide your step every way. So here we're sous videing some carrots. Now, with this, you are getting a step-by-step instruction. You have videos, you have commentary. You also have just a full walkthrough experience. If you've never used a sous vide machine, a sous vide station, this gives you everything you need to know. And let's just see what we have here today. So again, what we just saw in the video is actually the sous vide carrots. Now, let me showcase this to you. It has a video that you might be able to see. Let's showcase that for you right there. You can see that video. You can also see the instructions showcasing right here. And again, it has this step-by-step play for you to get everything you need to know out of this sous vide station. So here it is again, close up. It looks phenomenal. And again, I'm such a big fan of this. You have a professional chef in your kitchen at all times with this sous vide station. So that is pretty phenomenal. Alrighty, so with that being said, that is just one component on this. Again, remember, you have your temperature modes, your hour and minute. It is super easy. You have your recipe modes and of course, all the different settings that you can preset. So before we even dive further into this, let's just remind you that we are running our holiday sale. So we are offering an additional 15% off of this entire set that you see here. It comes with everything that you need with the discount code LIVE15. If you're thinking about a gift, again, this is one that's gonna blow them away. Perfect for foodies, home cooks, chefs, and there's no better time to give something like this than cooking a holiday meal with it into the rest of the year. Zesty, that is so cool. It is so cool. I know, right? This sous vide machine is so different than others on the market. And again, starting with just the screen, we got so much more to get into, but just the screen, you got a professional chef with you basically the entire time, alongside all the different controls, 194 degrees all the way down to 32 degrees with the hour and minute right there. Of course, you can control that with the app, but we'll talk about that in a little bit. Now, I'm gonna push this just to the side for a moment so that we can talk about this water tank. Now, with this, the tech inside of the sous vide station makes it powerful. It is precise, and really it is perfectly efficient for cooking use. Now, one of the standout features is its ultra high power. So this has 1700 watts, and it can heat about 12 quarts of water in here to 130 degrees Fahrenheit in just 20 minutes, which is significantly faster than most other machines on the market. So when we're talking about speed, it doesn't mean we're sacrificing precision. The sous vide machine maintains that perfectly consistent temperature throughout the entire cooking process so that your meats, your vegetables can come out perfectly every time. And remember, this has that double-walled tank, again, perfect for insulation. Now, on top of that, it has some great uniformity when it comes to heating up that water. So as we mentioned before, you have the heating element inside of here, but you might notice there are these two kind of outlets. What is really neat about this right here is you have what is called our heating channels. So the Typhur sous vide station takes a different approach than traditional sous vide stations. It pulls water into its circulatory tower, so it runs through these pipes, goes back into the sous vide station, and then it pumps it back out. So you have a continuous flow of the water from the tank. There are two inlets, one outlet, going back into the tank, circling the cold water, heating it up, pushing it back, and repeating that process for the entire time the sous vide station is on. Again, what is that going to be able to do for you? It eliminates hot spots. It makes it a reliable restaurant quality cook when it comes to your meats, vegetables, and other things you might cook in the sous vide station. Now, altogether, this is what it is going to look like. So we're going to bring that station in. We're going to put this right back here. And guess what? With those channels, one click down and you're good to go. It does notify you when it is connected. So this is what it looks like in its kind of entirety when it is all connected. Now, that circulation going through the tank, through this base station with the screen, has about a 4.8 liter per minute flow rate. So that is going to be phenomenal. Again, just ensuring that you don't have those hot spots, uniformity when it comes to cooking, and it's going to come out perfect every single time. That is the tech, that is the innovation that Typhur is here to bring to you, kind of picking up where others might slender off. Now, let's disconnect this real quick and kind of showcase it to you again, a little bit separated, just makes it nice for viewing everything together. One thing we also wanted to talk about with the Typhur sous vide station is, of course, you have this 12.3-inch screen. However, with the sous vide station, a lot of the times you are going to have long cooking processes. And I see we have some new people just tuning in and joining this stream. Welcome, thanks for being here. How are you doing, Aditya? Great to see you down below in the chat. Hope you're doing well. And with this, again, we are just kind of gonna jump to the Typhur app because, like I was saying, you have long cooking times traditionally with a lot of these sous vide station recipes. Now, what that means is you can have remote operation when it comes to your app. So I have the Typhur app pulled up right here, and we are going to make sure it is online, beautiful. That's just a brief look at what this looks like. Again, showing you the station. Looks like we got a chat. This is 100% live. We are live here in the Typhur Live digital showroom. I hope you all are doing well. Feel free to drop any questions, comments, concerns you might have below in the chat. We are talking about the Typhur sous vide station right now. A phenomenal innovation to the sous vide station kind of family on the market. Now, we were highlighting the app just a second ago because you can start the cooking process remotely. So if you're at work and you've preloaded this before you went off in the morning, you can actually start its cooking process early, or you can pause it, or you can change the temperature, change the time. You have the ability to do all of that in the Typhur app as well as on the screen. So you can kind of take your whole experience with you on the go through Wi-Fi if that is something you would like to partake in. You'll also get notifications when it is done, so it's kind of perfect for the busy lifestyles, and it adds an extra layer of convenience if that is something you are interested in. So we would love to showcase that real quick. I'm just going to showcase to you with the app just kind of what it looks like. Again, I know I kind of started to show you what that looks like, but you have your temperature range right there, and you can kind of set that. Set it on your phone. It is just kind of a through and through awesome experience. We're actually going to throw some stuff in these bags, show you the whole process right here. So let's just kind of jump into that. And again, I see we have some more people here with us. If you're tuning in, if you haven't checked out these products, we have them linked down below for you. So give them a look, check them out. And if you have questions, that is what we are here for. We would love to chat about all of these with you. So guess what? We're going to do a little bit of a demo. Now, if you were here earlier, you probably saw we were jumping on that carrot video of that sous vide carrot recipe. Now again, you have a professional chef with you in the kitchen when you're working with Typhur. But guess what? We're going to show you this in real time. So we have our vacuum seal bag. Remember, we have a large one and a small one. You get 20 of each. They are reusable, so you can wash them. And what is really cool is you're going to notice these are some proprietary bags with hooks and our vacuuming system. You might ask if you can use different vacuum seal bags with it. You totally can. Not a problem, but we do include 40 of these for you, so these are definitely ones you should use first. Check out, they're really convenient, and we're going to show you what all that looks like in real time. So what we have for you today is we got some great carrots. Now what I want to do for you is let's throw some in a bag, let's vacuum seal them and see what we can do. I just want to showcase this process to you so that you can kind of see all the fun things that you can make with a sous vide station. Of course, meats are going to be great, but also vegetables are one of those that maybe you didn't realize you can do in a sous vide station. So we're going to make sure this is nice and tight. Tightening that up. Perfect. Now what we want to do next is we want to take our vacuum sealer, again attached to the station magnetically, charging, place it on there, and go ahead and suck out that air. As you can see, maybe you can, it is pulling out that air, and it will let you know when it's done when it releases right there. So as you can see, it is now vacuum sealed. So there is no air in there whatsoever. It is ready to put in our bath of water. It is super easy, I know. I think a lot of people think sous vide stations are super complex, super complicated, but throw some carrots in there, throw it in the bag, and remember, Typhur makes it easy because everything is directly in and on the station. Now, we mentioned our weights before. This station comes with 2 of these weights, and the reason you're going to want to put a weight on the bottom of this is because these are a little bit lighter, they're going to tend to float in the water. Now, we're going to bring everything back together. Let's move this to the side so we can place that station in the front. We're going to bring this up front right here, and then place it in the station. Now remember, let's lock that down. Lock it down right there. It is locked in, and then we will take the top off, and this is where we will place the bag in. So remember, I talked about those hooks. Let me move it a little bit over for you so you can get a little bit better view. I talked about those hooks. They actually place right into the top of the bin. You'll just fold it down, place the top on, and away you'll go. You'll set your temperature or follow the recipe for all of the information with the sous vide station. So we have some carrots in there. Of course, you would fill this with water for demonstration purposes. We're just showcasing what it would look like to kind of go through that process. Now, when it's done, of course, it'll notify you you're done. Just take it out. It's super easy, just like that, and we can kind of go on with any other cooking we might have to do when it comes to this. Also, it looks really great. Kind of think about this if this is sitting on your kitchen counter. It's kind of like an eye catcher. People love it, and it looks super clean with its clear right here, so you can actually see things cooking with that polycarbonate base. You can see things cooking through the sous vide station. So that is really the sous vide station at a glance. Lots of things going on, but again, it's not as complicated as you might think. Again, Typhur is bringing you professional grade tools, but also with the smart features. So if you've never used a sous vide station, this is the one for you. If you've used them before, this is also the one for you. Convenience, everything comes with it. Again, the vacuum, the base, the double layered tank, the bags, the weights, you are good to go when it comes to using this in whatever scenario it might be. So if you have any questions, now is the time. Feel free to drop them down below. Again, we might have some specific questions about this, so we're happy to be here answering them. We have moderators in the chat here for you as well. And if you are interested in maybe possibly getting one of these for the holidays or into the new year, we are running our holiday sale now. So if you're looking for the best price on our website, on Amazon, check these out. We have an additional 15% off discount code for you today. That is live15. Now, that is 15 additional percent off the already incredible sale price on these products. It is pinned down below for you, so go check it out. Think of this maybe as your next investment for your home. If you're looking for perfectly cooked foods, this is going to be it for you. Again, the Typhur sous vide station. All right. Now, we're going to move things back so that you can kind of keep looking at them as they go. So give me just a second. And now's a great time. If you have questions, let me know down below what is going on. And if you want to know any other specifics about this station. Or the air fryer that we were talking about earlier. Again, that air fryer is pretty awesome. So we're just gonna put that back there. We're gonna attach that vacuum pump back onto the side, and we'll put these off to the side. Of course, getting 40 of these is incredible with the weights. And I knew you didn't even show you this, but they also have a measuring side to it so that you can measure the thickness of meats to get the appropriate cook time for you. Alrighty, that is perfect. We're gonna place those down there and continue on with the rest of the show. So if you are just tuning in, we talked about the Typhur Dome air fryer. We talked about the Typhur sous vide station. Now, we want to talk about the Instaprobe core. So this is the tool if you are looking for precision, speed, and elegance when checking the temperature of any food product you might be cooking. Immediately, you see that incredible display. Let's get into it and talk about it. So of course, lightning fast reading speed is one of the key standout features, 0.5 seconds with our NIST certified plus or minus 0.5 degrees. We have that advanced sensor bead that is going to get pinpoint accuracy. And of course, the readability is going to be incredible. We have some great enhanced features like you're seeing on the screen, temp lock, we have scale switch, and we have that wonderful needle tip storage for smooth and flexible use. On top of that, it's going to be waterproof, super durable, IP67 rated, so you can submerge it, clean it off. It also has a magnetic base on it, so you can attach it to metal surfaces. And guess what? It's going to be super versatile. You can use it in the oven. You can use it, of course, in things like the air fryer and all those different situations. So whatever kind of cooking need you can find yourself in, this Instaprobe core is going to be the one for you. Now, if you are interested in checking this out, we have it linked down below for you. So we don't have it here right now, but we have it linked for you. Hopefully that video was a nice intro to all the fun features that it has. It is priced at a phenomenal, phenomenal price this holiday season. On top of that, we're giving you an additional 15% off. So again, if you're looking for a lower cost investment to make sure you get the precise temperature readings for your meats, your veggies, your casseroles, things like that, the Instaprobe core is going to be perfect for you. On top of that, if you saw it in the video, it has a super elegant and premium design. Again, click down below, check it out. This really kind of completes those modern kitchens and enhances the cooking experience across the board. Now, this is also going to be a perfect device for gifting. This was voted as one of the best gifts for foodies in the 2024 USA Today readers, and it was voted in that way by a very, very well-known organization. So that is pretty awesome in terms of being voted a best gift. Of course, that screams the holiday season, and that is why our special holiday sale allows you to get 15% additional off through this live stream. So again, if you have questions about the Instaprobe Core, let me know down below in the chat. Of course, we also have the Instaprobe Core, some great things in the Typhur lineup, always giving you the best accuracy in the best possible form. Beautiful LCD display, readings in just 0.5 seconds, instant, place it in. You don't have to be opening the grill for too long, letting all the heat out of the oven, things like that. You can run it underwater. You have that great magnet, and all of that is going to be fantastic. If you're wondering how it's powered, it is powered by 2 AAA batteries. Okay, so again, great gifts. Just a reminder, Holiday Lights Savings Insight sale, definitely something worth checking out. Now, I think it's time we bring in the Typhur Sync Gold Dual. Now, what you are seeing in front of your screen right here is the Typhur Sync Gold Dual, and this one is a phenomenal, phenomenal product. This is going to be great when it comes to having a simple yet elegant and designed unit. It's designed with you, the user, in mind, and it's perfect for the professional cook, the home cook, like myself, kind of whatever you might be across the board, professional, a foodie, a home cook. This thing is going to make your life easier when it comes to having all the fun features like dual zone functionality, sub 1G connectivity, and 2 probes. So let's get into it. Why might you need a wireless meat thermometer? Maybe you haven't thought about getting one. Maybe this is your first time hearing about a wireless meat thermometer. Of course, you saw the Instaprobe Core, a little bit different take. The wireless meat thermometer takes both of these probes, and you can actually place them inside of your dish. Walk away with the base station, and you'll have connectivity for temperature readings in real time. Now, a lot of your ovens may have that feature, but again, it's usually wired. So having this wireless experience is pretty great with real-time temperature updates directly on your smartphone, on your receiver device, while still alerting you when it is done. It's going to be perfect for kind of those slow cooked dishes for you to monitor the process. On top of that, it is the holiday season. A lot of the times we throw on some big fancy dinners, things like that. This is going to kind of give you the ability to protect those $100 plus investments, whether it is a nice prime rib roast, a A5 Wagyu, if you're crazy enough to buy that, whatever it might be, you are making sure with this wireless meat thermometer, those investments aren't wasted. Again, they are perfect for delivering those great results every single time. And they're super easy to really function. So before we dive into those features, this is going to be great. You're gonna pair these with your device. You're gonna place these in the thickest part of the meat. You're gonna set your target temperature on the device, and then it'll alert you when it is done. Now, that was a very brief intro to the product. You might be thinking, oh, I missed so many points, or I didn't go over enough. We're just getting into it now. So let's talk about first the dual probe functionality. Gonna turn it on, a little bit of a beep, and what this is going to enable you to do is have that dual probe functionality. So I hope you can see on your screen, you have 2 of those features. Now I just took out one of the probes, and immediately you are going to see that it has that temperature reading right there. Now with the dual probe functionality, it is going to allow you to monitor 2 separate parts of the same dish or 2 separate dishes simultaneously. So it is going to be ideal for kind of those larger cuts. We're talking turkey, ham, those rib roasts, again, thicker parts, thinner parts. You have the ability with the Typhur Sync Gold Dual to really monitor both or 2 separate dishes. Now we actually have a video for you of showing you this mouth-watering example of a turkey being cooked with these dual probes. So as you can see, we are preparing that turkey, we are spatchcocking it, flattening it out, setting the temperature on the base station, inserting those probes. And you're gonna notice that when we actually pull that out, it is pulling out both of those probes from different parts. So that is gonna be great in terms of monitoring. Maybe you're monitoring the breast and the thigh, your white meat, your dark meat. You can get the best temperature on both of those so that you can take it out and it's not gonna be dry. Now on top of that, that means we have to have some pretty high accuracy. So with these right here, when you insert them into your dish, you are going to insert them past that indicator line right there, and it is going to go into the thickest part of your dish. Now, what is really fascinating about these probes is that they have 5 internal sensors and 1 ambient sensor. That means you can have temperatures all the way from 32 degrees Fahrenheit with this ambient sensor all the way to 932 degrees Fahrenheit. That means this can go in the oven. It can go on open flame grills, toaster ovens, and guess what? It can even go in the sous vide machine in the vacuum sealed bag. Looks like we got a question from Healthy Ketchup. Can you use just one probe if it's a smaller food? Absolutely. So let me showcase that to you. Thanks for dropping that comment down below in the chat. Let's say we want to just use one. So you're going to notice that it's only actually displaying one side of the screen. So you can just use one, as simple as that, take it out and use it, and the second one won't interact at all. It's only when you take out both of them that you'll activate that dual zone functionality. So great question. Yes, you can only use one, you can use both. You can mix it up, match it up. You can put one in to start, throw another one in, however you would like. That is kind of the versatility of these probes. Now, on top of that, it is going to be super accurate. So each one of these are tested. They have a plus or minus 0.5 degree Fahrenheit tolerance verified by the NIST, which is, of course, one of the best certifications you could get when it comes to accuracy and making sure that it is tested properly. Again, I want to remind you, with that high accuracy kind of temperature monitoring, you're going to be able to get that full range of temperature. However, you're also going to make sure your dishes, your meats, your casseroles aren't going dry. Again, the whole purpose of this is to place it into your dish, your meat, and make sure you have that constant temperature monitoring to this base station as well as to your device. Now, we actually wanted to show you this kind of in real time. I think this might help give you a little bit better of a representation. Right here on the left side, notified by the blue, we are going to have a cold water, ice water chilled down bowl. And then on the right side, we're gonna have a room temp water. Now, what I hope this is able to kind of showcase to you is the dual zone functionality, but also the accuracy. So we're gonna take out probe number 1. We're going to place it in the water. We're gonna take out probe number 2, but then place that in the cooler water. So place that right on the edge there, and we're just gonna let it do its thing for a second. Get it up to speed. Of course, we're kind of doing a little bit of a shock for temperature, but you're gonna notice almost immediately, we're going to start dropping temperature on that left side. So hopefully you can see that right there. We are dropping temperature on the left side while the right one is kind of reading more of a room temperature feel. Now again, what I could do as well is I could set up this for cooking. So I can actually press it, press the zone function, and set the appropriate temperature I want. For example, if this was being heated and I wanted to let me know when it was 132 degrees, I would be able to do that by setting the temperature. And it's very, very simple. You just press on that. You can press manual mode or smart mode, because it can kind of give you an estimated temperature rating based on what you are cooking. So we'll go manual, we'll go confirm, and you can see that is what it looks like right there. Now, of course, that is just standing water, so it won't get up to that temperature, but just so you can kind of see it in real time, it's really as simple as that, and you can actually just stop it when you don't want it to. So let's take a look back at the temperatures. We have 65 degrees on the right side. We're getting down to 41 degrees on the left side. Again, just kind of showing you the difference in its accuracy, in its functionality, and what it looks like visually on the device. Now, what is also great about this is, guess what? I have it connected to the Typhur app. So what this is going to be able to do is I'm actually seeing those temperatures in real time. So you can see, just like I see on the station, I see them also on my phone. So I can be going to the store, going to the grocery store, and seeing all that great stuff on my phone. So that is fantastic. Speaking of phone, what we have to talk about next is going to be the connectivity, how it actually relays data to this base station. So let me take these probes out. We're just going to give them a quick wipe down so we don't get water everywhere. And then we will talk about the sub 1G connectivity. Now, if you're looking for the most stable connection on the market, Typhur is doing it different, because sub 1G connectivity is the first wireless thermometer, this right here, with this sort of technology. The Typhur Sync Gold Dual is the first on the market with that sub 1G connectivity. So let's clear out a little space and continue talking about it. Now, sub 1G connectivity is going to ensure that dropped connections do not ruin your meat, ruin your meal, and just simply don't happen with this station. So the Typhur Sync Gold Dual has that sub 1G connectivity, which enables these probes to transmit that data quickly to the device in a stable and reliable manner. If you were celebrating Thanksgiving with a turkey, or maybe you're doing a turkey prime rib roast, something like that, and you are maybe tenting it with foil. Traditionally, other wireless probes will be affected by their signal with the foil. But what sub 1G connectivity is able to do is it delivers a strong and uninterrupted signal. So even when this is in your thick Komodos, your ovens, your air fryers, your sous vide machine, and those kind of foil places, you will still be getting data transfer to this base station. And it's so good, in fact, that you'll be getting that transmission up to 3,000 feet in an open space and up to 700 feet in a closed space. So sub 1G connectivity is really one of the most standout features of this device. And again, that is going to penetrate through walls. It is going to penetrate through other signals. With 1G, it is able to just give you that better, reliable, stable connection. Having your connection drop mid-cooking with something like this could ruin a $100, $200 piece of meat, and that is absolutely something that you do not want. If you have had that experience, drop it down below in the chat. I hope you have not, but this ensures that you simply will not have that interaction. On top of that though, you do have Bluetooth capability when it comes to the Typhur Sync Gold Dual. This is going to have the ability for you to connect Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, so you do have the option of convenience when it comes to that. Of course, if you go Bluetooth, you're gonna have less range. You're gonna have a little bit of a limiter power signal. However, if you're close to it, should be no problem. But remember, with that sub 1G connectivity, long range, big ability to penetrate through walls, higher power signal, and it's just gonna be more stable when it comes to those larger spaces, obstacles, and houses. But don't forget, you can use both. So kind of do keep that in mind. We just wanna make sure you don't let the dropped connection ruin your meat. Now, one thing I also wanted to talk about on top of all of this is the predictive cooking model. So in the app, the Typhur app allows you to actually track your cooking time with the Typhur Sync Gold Dual. You're able to actually see the graph on the app where you have your set kind of pull out time. So that is going to be what you want it to alert you at. You have your base, what it starts at, and then you have the time it takes to get up to that. So the predictive algorithm really just gives you the visual appearance and the peace of mind that it's cooking in the way it should be. For example, if you were to open something and leave it open, it'd probably go down because you're letting a lot of the heat out. But again, it goes off of temperature, not time, so you're getting that super, super accurate kind of feedback through the data with the predictive cooking model. I did show you the app earlier, but I just want to briefly talk about some of those features like the real-time temperature tracking. You also, of course, have customizable settings, and you have those alarms and alerts to let you know when the cooking is done, when you might need to turn, when you might need to stop it from resting and enjoy your meal. Again, casseroles, dishes, things like that, we'll show you here in just a second. And again, that really leads us to versatility. If you are someone who likes to grill meats, steak, chicken, brisket, maybe you're baking goods, maybe you're throwing a casserole in, maybe you just want to cook a vegetable dish, this can do it all. Again, from smoking in those large grills for long hours, this can go 24 plus hours. You have that ability to do that with this. Again, versatility is a huge standout feature with the Typhur Sync Gold Dual, and we wanted to show you this with some videos. So here we have a piece of brisket. Now, what is great about this is we are showcasing it on both ends. So you see it going in one end, and when that is set, we're going to jump to the other end and maybe put it in a smaller side. So really what this enables you to do is have that great cooking. Again, you're monitoring both temperatures from both sides, and it is super, super easy. Now, maybe you want to change it up. Let's throw a potato in there, and again, we know how difficult potatoes can sometimes be. They take a while, they're sometimes frustrating, but we gotta make sure they're seasoned, marinated, throwing them on the grill, and then that probe will be able to monitor the temperature through the entire cooking process. Let's jump to a meatloaf. A little bit of a change up, casserole style dish. We are putting it in the middle, again, ensuring that that middle is cooked through, but we would hate to have it dry. So that's where these come in handy. Now, on top of that, we also have the last but not least, the steak. One of my personal favorites. We got to make sure we get that perfect medium, medium rare, or however you liked it cook. That is what the dual probe functionality allows you to do. Now we're going to jump to the chat real quick. It looks like we got a question about the price. 2 dual probes. Would you be able to see all 4 on your phone? Assuming you can use two different ones, yes. So, of course, the one that we are showcasing today is the dual. Now, if you have the quad, which is going to have 4 of these, you'll have 4 displays. You'll also be able to see all 4 on this. Now, you can have 2 in a separate dish, 2 in a separate dish. You could have all 4 in each of their own dishes. What it will do in the Typhur app is it will break them up by the specific probe. So you do have that ability, and we have it linked for you down below if you do want to check out the quad. Again, the features are basically the same, just with 4 instead of 2. So if you want the increased versatility of more probes at the same time or for different dishes, the quad is going to be a great investment for you, but you do have those same functionality. So thanks, Ketchup. Great question in the chat. You will be able to do all of that and see it on your phone. Now, I think one thing we haven't touched on yet is really the durability and design of the Typhur Sync Gold Dual. This has the ability, and it is made up of 304 stainless steel, a material that's really well known for its heat resistance. On top of that, we have this ceramic ambient area right here, which again ensures that it can withstand up to 932 degrees Fahrenheit of temperature. That includes open flame, ovens, grills, all of those things. You are going to be able to handle that. On top of that, we also have an IPX rating. So that is waterproof. Again, we can use it in high humidity environments with the sous vide station. We can completely submerge it. We can place it in the dishwasher. And then we can also just hand wash it with hot soapy water with this. So that is going to be a great point when it comes to durability and design with the Typhur Sync Gold Dual. Now, what does that mean? That also means you have really easy maintenance. A quick wipe down of the screen with something like a cloth is as easy as that. And then you can take these probes out, throw them in the dishwasher, or just hand wash them. That is going to be great. Again, here's the station. Add a look if you are interested. Again, we do have this linked down below for you, so if you are interested, check it out. Here we go. Now, let's finish off with some of the benefits, and then we will kind of wrap what we are talking about today done. Again, holiday sale, make sure you keep that on your mind. But the benefits of this are simply, it's going to offer you the ability to step away from your cooking. Busy for multitaskers, watch it on your phone, watch it on the station, and just make sure it comes out cooked to precision every single time. If you are a meat enthusiast, this is a game changer for you. Definitely something that I will recommend for you. Some of the customer benefits for all of these products that you see are going to be this. So let's finish it off with some customer benefits. Typhur is here for you. We have our 3-year extended warranty when you register these products, a 30-day return policy. You're not going to need it, but of course, we want to make sure expectations get met. Of course, remember, we have all those tailored recipes in the Typhur app with a community of cooking enthusiasts that you get directly on your screen in the sous vide station. So tons of customer benefits, and remember, 24/7 support for you here. If you are having issues, problems, etc., we are here to help you along that experience. So we talked about so many things today. Let's bring back in this air fryer to finish things off. Let's get them all up here so we can just check them out before we head out. We talked about this right here, the Typhur Dome air fryer, the Typhur sous vide station, the Sync Gold Dual, as well as the Instaprobe core. I hope you've enjoyed checking these out. Again, feel free to keep those questions coming. We'll respond to them as quickly as we can for you. And I want to remind you one final time, it is our holiday sale. Happy holidays. We want to give back to you with an additional 15% off discount with the code LIVE15 on all of these products you are seeing on your screen and pinned down below. So make sure you check it out. Holiday sale, check out our gift options as well for the foodie, the chef in your life. 15% off the additional already on sale price, which is phenomenal. So we wish you all a happy holidays from the Typhur family, and we hope you have some incredible happy cooking with your family, with your friends, and consider checking these out to level up your holiday game into the rest of the year. Happy holidays and happy cooking.